I mean, we're talking about $30 million over the next couple of years at a time when they're still proposing contracting out to eliminate jobs at a fraction of the savings, good paying jobs I might add. They went into the arbitration pleading that they had no resources to give any annual increases to anybody, unionized or non-unionized, for the next 4 years. So it's somewhat obviously disappointing that there isn't more of a responsibility to the public that they continue to communicate that they're going to find efficiencies. It would seem to us that the only burden that they want to place on inefficiencies is on the hourly rated employees, when the fact of the matter is that our TTC system operates more efficiently than any other transit system, and that's because of the hourly rated employees. Now, what was a wonderful gesture by Mr. Byford to not accept the increase, considering he just got about a 4% increase over and above what Mr. Webster was getting paid. So how generous of him on his $300,000 a year job. It's very disappointing. In fact, it's even more disappointing that none of the commissioners had anything to say about it. There were no questions being asked. There was no debate whatsoever. We're talking about $30 million at a time when the TTC is more financially pressed than we have ever been. And the fact is, Mr. Byford communicated to the commissioners that it is standardized, that all management employees get the same increases that we're able to negotiate or receive in arbitration. Not true. Back in 2008, there was a stagnated increases for management. So in other words, the top brass got no increases, and it increased as they moved down the managerial staff. But it was not the same increases that the hourly rated. I don't know, it's just bizarre how they could bring forward this proposal at a time when we just arbitrated our agreement just 3 months ago, in which they pled poor and that they couldn't afford to give anybody an annual increase. But it would appear that not only are we representing our 10,000 unionized members, but it would appear that I'm also representing the staff.
Are you going to ask them for dues?
Well, I mean, well, that's something we're going to seriously consider.